This is the brand new UrbanGlide from VANPOWERS, and in this video I'm going to show you the full unboxing, assembly, and most importantly, the ride test. Today's video is sponsored by an innovative company called Drone Quotes. More about them in a little bit.
Straight out of the box, I was already impressed because look at this tool set, so nice and tidy. Everything you need is inside of this box, including the display, the user manual, which is a very detailed book, and the power supply, all inside of this box, ready to go. The first step was to get all of the zip ties off, and there were a lot. I think this e-bike from VANPOWERS takes the cake on the number of zip ties. Look at the fender though. I'm not usually impressed with fenders, but this one was solid. I continued to take all of the protection off of the bike and put the handlebar on. The handlebar went on pretty straightforward. The 4 screws on the front, just make sure you rotate around those, and then the screen goes on top after you put the handlebar on. The front tire is a through axle, which is a nice detail and touch and very, very secure. I then attached the fender to it, which was very straightforward. You then need to connect all of the cables, and they are color coded, so you just go along and connect each one, aligning the little pins on the inside of the connectors so that you don't bend any of those sensitive little wires inside of there. This is for the headlight, the display, and the active brake lights, which is very cool. Now the handlebar does have an adjustment for height, which is awesome to have that built right in. The one thing you're going to keep in mind though is if you do adjust the height of the handlebar, you'll then going to want to go back and rotate the handlebar so that they're in the correct and safe orientation for the brake levers. I then gave it a full charge, and when it is charging it does turn red, and when it's done it turns green. The removable battery on this is a 42 volt battery, and I love how sleek and tidy it is in its little slot there. It's just very well designed and can be easily removed for safety, or if you just want to take it inside to charge it, and it does lock with a key, so keep that key safe and handy to remove the battery. The UrbanGlide by VANPOWERS was really having me flying high like my drone here, and that brings me to the sponsor of the video, Drone Quotes. They provide roof repair quotes, solar panel installation quotes, and so many other things, all by the power of drones. Drone Quote is revolutionizing the way you get quotes for your home improvement projects. They have streamlined the entire process, making it 100% online, hassle-free, and customer-centric. You simply visit their website and provide some basic information about your property. Then their licensed drone pilots will come to your location to assess your property from every angle without ever bothering you. Once they have the data, then they will connect you with up to 3 quotes from different contractors. You'll have the power to compare prices, reviews, and services all at your fingertips. No pishy sales tactics or high-pressure negotiations. So whether you're in it for a new roof or solar panels, trust Drone Quote to simplify the process, save you time and money, and provide you with the best service available. Just visit dronequote.com today and take the first step towards transforming your property with confidence. I've met the owner myself, and this guy is the real deal. Definitely ManShed approved.
The UrbanGlide comes in 3 variations. There is the standard, the Pro, which is this model right here, and the Ultra. It is a Class 2 e-bike with a pedal assist up to 20 miles an hour and has a 500-watt hub motor. Now the Ultra has an upgraded motor that I'm super excited about, but that'll be saved for another video. It is a 42-volt battery that is very efficient, and with the torque sensoring built into this bike, it can sense how much assist you need. It has 5 levels of assist and even a neutral position, which I absolutely love, because there's just some days you want to do all the work. It also comes in 2 sizes, a small and a large. This is a small. Inventory was very scarce, so they sent me a small. Obviously, small is not the right size for me.
That guy in a little coat.
But it would be for somebody more like 5'4" or smaller. This bike features a nice step-through design, which makes it very easy for anybody to just step through and get on this bike without actually having to swing that leg over. The paint job is one of the best paint jobs I've ever seen on an e-bike in this price range, and it just gives that extra level of quality. I'm not a huge fan of this very bright yellow-green color, but to each their own. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that are just drooling over this color. One of the things that I'm a little disappointed in is the screen. While it's very bright, colorful, easy to read, lots of great information, it doesn't work with polarized sunglasses because you got to turn your head to get it to be visible. So that's one thing that I wish that companies would think a little bit more about, is making sure that they orientate the screen so that when you have polarized sunglasses on, which a lot of people do, especially those of us that have had LASIK surgery, you really need to be wearing polarized sunglasses to reduce the glare when out and about, especially in sunny Arizona. It really is effortless to ride this bike, especially in that pedal assist 5 mode. This thing just cruises like crazy. Ergonomically, it's really meant as a urban cyclist, hence the name, Urban Glider. And overall, it's a very comfortable riding position. Not very aerodynamic, but this bike is meant for more commuting than speed. Now, 20 miles an hour is plenty of assist for regular urban cycling and gives a nice boost when you want it. It features disc brakes, which has become pretty standard on e-bikes now. But one thing that is not standard is to have a color matched battery. And this is a removable battery that is color matched to the bike itself. That is something that I just don't see many e-bike companies doing. It features an 8-speed shifter and a front adjustable shock and a seat post shock. The seat shock I'm a little torn on because while it does give some extra cushion, I feel like my seat is just continuing to sag all the time, which in fact is just the seat shock. Now, maybe it's because this is meant for small riders and I am quite the opposite of a small rider.
VANPOWER also has a very full featured app that you can download, install, and connect to your VANPOWERS e-bike. You just create an account and it will be personalized to you. You can register your e-bike into the app and have full control over it. It will tell you a variety of data, including speed, distance, GPS. It really is a nice companion to the e-bike so you can monitor the battery charge level. And it's simply by scanning the QR code that you bring up on the display that will allow you to connect directly to the e-bike. I am impressed with the app and how many features it has built into it, especially considering this is a brand new bike that they have just released, and you can change from kilometers per hour to miles per hour to be displayed on your e-bike, or even change the assist level directly from the app.
Got a fancy bike you got there.